Hey guys, what's up? Yokurama here, and I'm here today to bring you guys a film review, a Studio Ghibli film review. As you can already tell by the title, I'll be reviewing Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. So this is a classic that probably like 90% of you have seen, but for some reason, I have missed out on it, and actually I've missed out on a lot of Studio Ghibli movies. So about an hour before making this review, I've actually watched this movie for the very first time. So I will be kind of talking from a person with an opinion that actually just seen the movie and not from an opinion that has nostalgia in it. But even though I did not see this movie back then, I still feel nostalgic already about it because it's a Studio Ghibli film and it completely feels like one. It has everything a Studio Ghibli film needs to have. I know I don't really have to talk about the story of this film since, like I said, many of you have probably seen it, but there's probably people out like me that did not see this movie, so I will briefly mention it. It's about this girl named Nausicaa, who is a princess of this one valley known as the Valley of the Wind. The story takes place in a world 1,000 years after a global war that practically wiped out most of the people. There's also this very big disease that is pretty much taking over the whole planet Earth, which is the poisoned jungle that has thousands, if not millions, of insects, and one of them is known as Omu, which are these huge beetle type insects that protect that poisoned jungle. And that's kind of the background on the world that they live in, and pretty much the story as Nausicaa goes through these troubles against other humans since there's not that many people left since they all been wiped out 1,000 years ago. So obviously there's gonna be some people going out there for power and to rule the world. It's a simple yet complex story, and that's what I really loved about this film. As I already mentioned before, this is a Studio Ghibli film, and it was a film that was released in March 11th, 1984. It runs for nearly 2 hours, yet the story and the characters and the artwork and the animation and the world keep you glued to your screen at all times. I seriously did not feel bored in this movie one bit, not even for a moment. I think this is top-notch quality when it comes to an anime film. So now that some of you may be thinking, man, maybe I should watch this. Should I go for the dub or for the sub? I personally watched it in dub and I loved it. Plus it has some very famous people voice acting some of the main characters. One of them being Patrick Stewart, who voiced Lord Yupa, and another one being Shia LaBeouf, who voiced Asbel. And they did an amazing job. And not just them. The other people that voiced the other characters, such as Alison Lochman, who voiced Nausicaa, did an amazing job. I did go back and watch a bit of the Japanese version, and I gotta say as well, it was awesome as well. So really, you can't go wrong with either way, but I personally chose the dub because of these awesome choices for voice actors. So, it's really up to you. So if you ask me personally, if you have not seen this film yet, you are missing out on a lot, since this is very much a classic among the anime films, and it rightfully deserves to be one. I'm hitting my head against the wall for not watching this sooner, and I have a feeling that my head will hurt really badly after I go back and watch some of the Studio Ghibli films that are considered classics that I have missed out on. So look forward to reviews of some other Studio Ghibli films that I have not seen yet myself, and look forward to seeing my head bruised up and red when I do those reviews. Wink wink. So if you have seen this film, which I know that a lot of you have, please leave me your thoughts and comments below telling me what you guys thought of this movie. Have you not seen it for a long time? Is this really nostalgic film to you? And just all the other stuff, I'd really like to know some of you guys' opinions since I'm very excited about actually finally watching this movie, and I'd really like to actually discuss some stuff about this film with you guys as well. I completely recommend this film. Out of all the reviews I've done before, this is probably one of those that I recommend the most. So yeah guys, I'm Yokurama. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and baby, I'm out. Peace.
Engage.